Hello, ladies and germs. Skyclad Gaming back again at American Truck Simulator, and we're going to New York, road to New York. So, I'm planning on doing my trip. Basically, will be from. So basically, we're in here somewhere in Washington, but I'm gonna go from Oregon. Uh, I'm not that good geographically with U.S., but Oregon, uh, Missouri, and stuff like that. So let me go. Alright, so we've done Washington, we've done Idaho, like we went to Idaho, and I'm planning on going through Utah, from Utah to Colorado, okay, Colorado, and then Nebraska, Iowa, or maybe from the, yeah, from Colorado, maybe from Colorado to Kansas, Missouri, and then Indiana, Ohio, Philadelphia, and then we'll end up in New York. So that's gonna be probably my planning on doing that type of trip actually. So without further ado, if I can find something, maybe from Utah, because I did not have discovered anything in these areas in here. So maybe from Utah we can go to Colorado, which, yeah, two trucks, 367 miles trip, 7 hour in-game times, 740 minutes in-game times, and it pays $8,000. This one, it's 371 miles, about what, like 2 miles, but almost what, like 34 miles extra, and it's about $4,000. They pay more, like 12. They pay about what, like $12 per mile extra. So this is like nearly $13,000. So I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this trip. So this is my goal, like, go from Utah to Colorado, Colorado to Kansas maybe, or Nebraska, and then Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, like one of these two, either Iowa or Missouri. But most likely I'm gonna go through Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and then New York, and then I'm gonna try and discover. Of course, if the game doesn't crash, of course, because previously when I tried to play the game, I installed it. I was doing trips. I could free roam easily. I could free roam without a problem. But when I was getting uh, trailers, I was getting deliveries. The game was crashing. So on my way to grab the trailer, the game was crashing. So let's hope we'll do this thing. So without any further ado, without any delays, let's go take the truck. We should hopefully we should have the video less than 45 minutes. It's a low truck, it's a low trailer. I hate this type of trailer because I got stuck before on this thing. If I get into a certain slopes or something, the trailer bottoms up, and yeah, we have to be kind of smart with this thing with our routing. So let's start the engine. Let's see how many gears this thing is. I didn't pay attention to the, so most likely it's like a 12 gear. Oh no, 9 gear, 10 gear, 10 gear truck. Alright, so we have 10 gear truck only. Now I usually always have issues with this goddamn thing, the exit. I usually get lost in the parking, so, but apparently it should be straightforward. The exit should be somewhere in there, so. Alright. I'm kind of excited. I'm still surprised that the game, it's working. I know a lot of people on the forums that they say, yeah, they've been having no issues with they've been having no issues with the game actually playing in coast to coast. But then also when I see for example on YouTube videos, I see people like, you know, trying to explain this thing. I see on the comment section that people have issues. I mean, they install it in this order and they have zero issues with the game, and then some they have, like majority of them have a lot of issues. They install the game, but you know, the game keeps crashing and loading, so I can't believe that I'm still playing it, and most likely we'll go to New York without a problem, I'm guessing, this one. I tried in different profile, I think, and it didn't work, so my common sense maybe, or my opinion is that depends on the profile, or maybe depends on the what do you call, maybe on the system too, because on the laptop, like I said, I was loading without a problem, but then when I was getting a trailer for delivery, it was crashing. So I was free roaming easily without a problem, but then I had issues with the trailer. So basically, I could not do any jobs at all. So free roaming, I'm not interested in free roaming. I mean, it's fun. Nice 7-gear pull, man. Yeah, look at the scenery right there. And yeah, so free roaming, I mean, it's still cool, but I don't want to play in free roam. I mean, I want to do some deliveries to, you know, upgrade the game a little bit. Now my problem with the game was that the steering wheel, come on, don't stop me. It's uphill. Come on, speed it up, speed it up. So yeah, my problem with the game is the steering wheel. It doesn't recognize sometimes after the update, after the 1.6 something update, the SCS software guys, whatever, they did an update on the game. I started having issues with my steering. I mean, it wasn't recognizing at first. I had no feedback, like it was not centering itself, so I had to go, like, pretty simple thing. I had to go to the settings and just, you know, click on the wheel and it will recognize it. So that was the problem, because I've seen some people, like, you know, having issues with the steering wheel. They say, hey, I have no force feedback, and I had no force feedback myself too. So I updated the firmware on my steering wheel. I mean, I checked the firmware of my steering wheel. I have a Thrustmaster T300 GT with the shifters too, so I tried to update the firmware on my steering wheel, but I didn't have any updates on the steering wheel. So after looking it up, I couldn't find any solutions, so I started playing with the game. So I mean, I continued playing the game, but then I went to the settings to try and change certain stuff, and then I noticed that the feedback came back. So every time I was logging in, actually I had no force feedback on the game, and the fix was settings and click on the wheel. Maybe sometimes you have to find a different order, like let me explain like what I mean. Like, let's go to the settings. Like I had to do this like every time I go to the options, click on the steering, and then just select Thrustmaster. Sometimes the shifter will not be working with the order, so I used to put uh, the wheel underneath of the shifter, so in case he didn't recognize, because I think after the software update or whatever from the game, after the update of the game, I started having some issues with the wheel, but no more issues right now, so the game works fine. Knock on wood always, because I'm kind of traumatized with this thing. Oh, it's 66 miles an hour, man, come on. I gotta put maybe realistic traffic in here or whatever, like people being like dicks and not obeying the traffic laws and like 80 miles an hour, 65, but anyway. So yes, I had no issues with the game lately, so everything works fine, even this thing works fine. Now as for the coast to coast mapping, I'm playing it on the new PC that I'm having, the gaming PC actually, so could that be the difference from the Alienware laptop that I had that playing the game? Maybe not, could be irrelevant, so I'm not sure about that, but all I know is that right now I can take a trip to New York eventually. Hopefully we'll make it one day over there within the next week, hopefully. I'm gonna try, like I said before, I'm gonna try and record one video per day in February, so basically we should have about 29 videos of American Truck Simulator. Around Thursday or Friday I may upload 2 videos on the channel, because Thursday or Friday most likely I have to upload an update on the Wartune game as well, so progress it's been made, slight progress it's been made over there. I'm really horrible with GPSing actually, even in real life actually when I ride my bike. I'm not paying that much of attention on the, come on. Look at them, like swerving left and right. What the hell? You gotta love this thing. I don't know if that's a glitch or something. I hope the game developers see this thing. I hope the game developers can see these type of videos, which I doubt, but I hope they see them. I don't know how to send it to them. They see, like, you know, like, I'm not sure what the hell these drivers do, the bus driver. Like they do a lot lately, actually, like left and right, swerving like that. So unbelievable. And you gotta love the speed limits in here in the West Coast actually. 80 miles an hour on a truck actually, right? Like, you know, they don't have it, or maybe they do have it, I'm not sure about that, but speed limit from trucks and vehicles it's the same, like, you know, like passenger vehicles and trucks are nearly the same speed. They don't have limit. Like, a passenger car, for example, can go 80 miles an hour, and then the truck should not go 80. It should be like 70, like 10 miles per hour difference. Because let's face it, these machines are heavy, and God forbid something happens at this type of speed, and you hit one of these guys in here, for example. I'm pretty sure you'd left with them. So 80 miles an hour for trucks and vehicles, can't complain, man. Can't complain. I take it. I'm gonna put cruise control 81 miles an hour, and we should be making it there in about 5 hours game time, which translate into, I think, 1 minute maybe, or 15 seconds, I think it's equal to 4 minutes in game. I think something like that. Let's do this. Like it's 54. Like okay, at 50 minutes, I'm gonna try and time it and see how many. So at 50, let's say at 10 minutes in game time. Let's see how much is in real life. Like, why you gotta brake check me, dude? Why? Let's see. Upload. So basically it's like 15 seconds, 16 seconds, 15 seconds actually, it's a 10 minutes. It's uphill. The truck is it's struggling to go uphill. So 15 seconds, it's equal to a 10-minute drive in game. Not bad, basically, not bad. So basically what, like 1 minute should be an hour. 1 minute should be equal to 1 hour on the game. I'm not sure. I mean, I cannot do simple maths right now. It's like 15 seconds, like 1 minute has like 15 seconds, so 40 minutes basically. 40 minutes in game, it's equal to 1 minute, something like that, I'm guessing. If I had to use my leftover brain cells, I think it translates to something like that. So anyway, if you know the answer about it, like, you know, I'm pretty sure with a calculator or something, you can come up with an answer. Put it down below in the comment section, let me know. But yeah, I'm not going to do any more what do you call it? Time lapse. I'm just gonna go talk to bore you guys to death, whoever watching this. Maybe you decide to watch YouTube while you go to sleep. I mean, this is perfect, like, type of a video broadcasting, video podcast, for example, and hearing an engine sound of a Peterbilt 670, whatever is this thing, engine, and listening a strange dude talking over and listening to an engine. If that thing is your thing, yeah, God bless you. I mean, personally, I do that thing a lot. I do while I'm watching TV, for example. I fall asleep most of the time, so when I wake up, most likely the TV it's on what do you call it, like standby mode or whatever. Like it's either it shuts down automatically based on the settings I have on TV. But yeah, a lot of things I own. I mean, I had one beer, but it does not make me drunk. They merged right now again. They're gonna go left again. Oh no, because they are real good in here. Drop the speed at 50 miles an hour, 55. Drop the gear. So yeah, I mean, this looks like cool green stuff, but it looks like overcast. The temperature, I mean, it looks like it's foggy or whatever, something. It's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. My video settings, maybe that will be on the next video, maybe before I take a short trip. Maybe on the next video I'll post the settings, the screen settings actually. And before I try to I'm playing on a Sony TV. Actually, I don't have a dedicated screen for the PC, so I'm playing on a TV. And I try and make this thing ultra wide actually. What was the settings? 1980 by 863 or something, like, you know, try to make it ultra wide at 1080p at 60 frames per second. As you can see, the frames per second are up in there. because my TV won't go more than 60 Hz or more than 60 frames per second. So that's the maximum frames I'll get. This GPU, this video card, actually it's capable of. I did some benchmarks, bench tests, whatever that thing, and it was outputting about 140 something frames per second, 151 frames per second. So, and that's without overclocking it, or like with small overclock, actually, like just a little bit of overclocking. It was putting about 150 frames per second, so like that. Can we overtake this truck? Yeah, we can overtake it. 75 miles an hour. The guys behind, they have to wait. It feels like an uphill because I'm struggling. I'm not struggling, the truck is struggling. Thank God I don't have to carry this load that the truck is carrying. Damn, I'm all over the place. So, I don't think I can see how much. Oh, 6,000 pounds. 8,000 pounds? Yeah, 80 to 100 pounds. 80 to 100 pounds. Nice, look at this, so cool stuff, man. Look at this. I'm kind of excited to do this trip, man. From Washington, from Vancouver, Canada to New York, because that's where I started, I think, yesterday. Whoa. But believe it or not, I lost control before on trucks like this. I mean, on routes like this, like bumpy roads, going downhill, and like not sharp turns, but turns like this. My truck lost control. I crashed plenty of times, so I oversteered. No, actually understeered a lot, actually, and I hit the barriers, crashed, because I thought this was just a game, so nothing will happen. Like the thing will get glued on the ground, but no, it was not the case, basically. So even though it's a game, it's not that much realistic. I mean, you just only get feedback from the steering and what do you call feedback from your eye. You don't feel the seat, for example, bouncing up and down when it's bumpy, so you only feel minor stuff. So before you start correcting the truck, you're already gone to the wall. And that's what happened with me. That's what happened on my case. I ended up several times on the wall, crashing and also misjudging. I can feel lucky. Misjudging also the depth, like where the truck fits. Because as you guys can see, I'm not very stable. Maybe that could be based on the dead zone of the steering, because a small movement goes left and right. I cannot keep it too steady, this thing. But anyway, that's me. So basically, in tight spaces, like for example, in San Francisco, I think I was, or something. Yeah, entering San Francisco in the city, truck on the right. I'm speeding up, trying to overtake the truck on the left lane, and then on the left lane you can see something like this that you see on the left right there, like a wall. And little that you know, I gave the wall a hug, a bear hug. So yeah, we're almost there actually. So I'm not sure, maybe like about 400 miles trips maybe I'll do. I gotta do shit, man. Truck was struggling actually. 1500 RPM, it's good, it's taking it, no problem. But maybe I'll do the videos, maybe I should make them like about 400 miles long trips. Actually, I take it back. Actually, I think I've seen places where in US actually I've seen speed limits, 2 speed limits per sign. Like, you know, on one post there were like 2 speed limit. One was like 80, one was 70, and I think 80 was for the vehicles, and the 70 was for the trucks. So I haven't looked it up actually. I'm not really sure because I don't drive a truck in real life, so I don't need to know actually. I'm playing this because it's I'm playing this because it's first it's a game and I'm having fun. But if you know for real, and if you know for sure that we have two different speed limits, trucks and small vehicles have two different speed limits, then leave it down below in the comment section, because right now you can see that on the right speed limit went up to 75 miles an hour. And we're in Denver, Colorado, which apparently the scenery is kind of good, gloomy. Like Denver was discovered. I mean, I like what I see so far. Like, I don't see those skyscrapers, big skyscrapers I see every day, like gray, that you barely see the sun in here due to the tall buildings. It's just a game. It's just a game actually. It's quite interesting. What the hell am I on? Shit, I was on like this one here for sure. The trailer was gonna bottom up. So yeah, on tomorrow's video most likely I'll show you guys the settings I have on the steering wheel, and the settings I had on the graphics. Hey, if you cannot find the gears, grind the gears. Maybe just a little bit of the sidewalk doesn't bother anymore. I've heard truckers say that it's okay to do 2 gears at a time. Hey, we discovered a house. Look at this. No, I don't have a garage yet, but apparently once you get your first truck, you can get your first garage too. So my first garage will be somewhere that in case I have to remove modes, I don't have to to restart the game again on this thing. So most likely I put it somewhere in maybe Washington. He's coming, so let's wait for him. Even though it's far away. So yes, I'm gonna put somewhere in Washington most likely, or maybe or Nevada, or somewhere that I have the DLC or the thing. So in case I have to, like I say, in case I have to remove modes, I don't have to lose the profile or the garage or whatever. Like restart it. Hey man, right of way, Popo. Yeah, I like that when you time perfectly, the green lights back. So. I gotta change the settings soon, maybe like put the gearing and stuff like realistic. Too quick. I don't remember getting any fines today or crashing to anyone. So I think that was a good. This was a good delivery, I think, without crashing or holy shit. So you have to go there. We have to do some ballet to enter it. Anyway, so should we go on the left? On the left there and then reverse it from there, or should I just go straight there and try and do a U-turn over there? I see. I'm gonna go through the left. I'm gonna go through the left all the way. Not there. Not there. I'm gonna go through there and then go through here and then face the opposite way and then reverse it. Let's do this. I think I know what I'm doing. I think. Yo, you can find them grinder. Yep. Fuck. Spoke too soon. That normally works. Shit, I think we screwed up. Let's see. I gotta go wide. Alright. See, that's what happened when you suck as a trucker. Or that's what happened when you try to be a trucker. Damn, I'm still in truck a lot. Alright, see? Wasn't that bad. Hey, easy. Should be straightforward from here. What the hell? Well, I can tell you this, that I'm getting much better at the parking these things than what I used to do before. I can really tell, I mean. No, come on. There you go. Not bad, eh? Well, there you have it. We are one day closer to New York. Or one state are we one state? I think we were one state. Oh yeah, one state closer to New York, so. And we also leveled up. How about that? Level 6 enthusiast. And we got about $12,000, $908. So 788 experience, leveled up. Excellent. No delays on it. So yeah, so now we gotta choose just-in-time delivery. Maybe I should put long distance, maybe, I think, because this may unlock deliveries up to 650 miles, 10% 10% high rewards for deliveries distance longer than 400 miles. So that's gonna be my next, actually my next goal, doing 400 mile trip distances. But I don't know which one unlocks the long distance, or I don't know, because is that on the settings I have to put it on, like longer distances? If you know it, leave it down below in the comment section. But for the moment, I'm just gonna put long distance in here, and then try and do 400 miles distance, at least 400 miles distance, so I can reach New York a little bit faster. So we are in here right now, so we just delivered in here in Denver. So most likely our next trip, my next trip would be, that's Canada, Calgary. I don't want to go in Calgary. At least maybe I'll go New York, and then from New York we'll do like circles. But anyway, it's gonna take a while. I mean, we're in Idaho right now, so from here maybe we'll go this route. I cannot zoom more out. This looks pretty busy actually, this thing is in here, so I want to avoid this area here because it looks like it may crash. Albuquerque, oh never mind, this is actually DLC. So maybe I have my garage when I buy my first truck. Maybe I'll get my garage in here somewhere in here, and then we'll have either those are dead ends or those are like unfinished maps. But anyway, so I want to go through this area here and then go through Illinois, Chicago, whatever, Mississippi, and yeah, through Chicago, Indianapolis, maybe, and then because I was supposed to do this trip actually this past summer 2019, but never happened because we got busy or whatever. What my trip was supposed to be from New York to Columbus. We were supposed to do that thing, a road trip. Never happened. But at least I have a chance to do it in game. So yeah, that's gonna be my thing from Indianapolis. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna go through Chicago or St. Louis, Missouri. I think this is Missouri. So maybe I go through here, Kansas City, St. Louis, and then Pennsylvania, and then New York, and then from New York, I don't want to go up in there. I mean, I want to reach New York first, and then from New York, I will most likely go North Carolina type of style, like down here maybe, but I'm gonna go through there. Maybe go through Miami. But yeah, so this is it for today. Let's see if I can keep up this thing, man. It kind of looks exciting to do a video a day actually and upload it for American Truck Simulator. I appreciate for your time watching the videos. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell thing if you want to get notified when I release my next video. But it would be around except Wednesdays and Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights, because I work overnight. Maybe will be the videos will be during the afternoon hours maybe, or early mornings. But then after that, would be around 11ish, 11 p.m. at night. So again, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. You like the video, you know what to do. That thumbs, keep it up or put it down regardless of it. If you disliked it, but please do let me know in the comment section why did you dislike the video, and I'm trying to make it better in the next videos. Hopefully by doing this experiment, I would say maybe I would get better at blabbering and being making better videos. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow on our adventures to New York. Thanks again.